How are you promoting your business? Do you film videos like I'm doing here, host free webinars and workshops, maybe pay for advertising? What if I told you there is a way to get paid to market your business? I mean it. I'm doing it for my coaching business and I want to encourage you to do the same. Hello friends and welcome back to the Savvy Corner. My name is Alisa and I help qualified coaches build successful coaching businesses. I've been running my own coaching business since 2017 and over the years I have experimented with different ways of marketing and promotion. A few months ago I discovered a way to promote my business and get paid while doing it. As you would have seen from the title, today we are going to talk about Medium and how I use it as a strategic tool in my business to build my authority and credibility, get more clients, and get paid at the same time. How cool is that? I'm also going to take you behind the scenes and show you my stats and earnings on Medium later in the video, but until then, let's get right into it. For those of you who don't know, Medium is a writing platform where anyone can create an account and start publishing articles. The platform has been around for a few years now, but it has been growing in popularity lately with an estimated 1.4 million articles being posted on it every month. There are around 175,000 active writers on Medium, earning a total of $1.6 million per month. I will leave a link to an article detailing these statistics in the description box below. So, how do people make money on Medium? Creating an account is free, but if you want unlimited access to all the articles published on the platform, you have to pay a monthly fee of $5. As a writer, you are paid based on how much time Medium paying members spend reading your articles. And that's it in a nutshell, how people make money on Medium. There are several nuances to that, but I'm not going to go in too much detail in this video. There are plenty of YouTube creators whose channels cover Medium in great detail, and my favorite one is Zuli Rain. Zuli is a prolific writer on Medium who is constantly making 4 figures per month on the platform, so she is qualified to talk about it in detail. I will leave the link to her YouTube channel in the description box below. Okay, now you know what Medium is and how to make money on it. A lot of people look at this platform as a way to make money with their writing, and technically that is what it's supposed to do, compensate writers for their work. However, I use it to promote my work as a coach and the services that I offer while getting paid for it at the same time. I joined Medium in May 2020 and I immediately posted an article. I took some content I already had and I repurposed it. I didn't even turn on the monetization at that point, so I didn't make any money. Then I had a couple of busy months and I left it until August. At the end of August, when traveling was still permitted, I went on a 2-week holiday and I thought to myself, I should take some reading material with me. However, instead of taking a couple of books, I decided to join Medium as a subscriber and get access to all the articles I wanted to read. This was because I knew I had to learn how to use the platform if I wanted to make it work for me and my business. So at the end of August 2020, I became a paying member of Medium and I spent 2 weeks reading articles, studying them, learning about what works and what doesn't. A lot of the advice on the platform and on YouTube is to publish as often as possible, write about a variety of things and play around to see what works. I knew from the beginning this was not how I wanted to use Medium. I already had a business when I started writing on there, so I wanted to publish articles around my areas of expertise, which are coaching, business, money, marketing, and productivity, all in the context of building a successful coaching business. So this is my strategy. I publish a few articles a month on Medium, and 80 to 90% of them focus on coaching and how to build and run a coaching business. I have my own publication on the platform that is called Coaching for a Living, and all my coaching pieces go into my own publication. At least once a month, I publish in another bigger publication in order to get exposed to a different audience and to grow my number of followers. I usually target publications with at least 10,000 followers and that have some sort of overlap with my audience in terms of interests. So far, I have been published in The Ascent, The Postgraduate Survival Guide, Making of a Millionaire, The Brave Writer, 2-Minute Madness, An Idea, and Illumination. I use Medium as a way to showcase my knowledge and expertise in coaching, business, and money, and to promote my business and my services. But when I say promote my business, I don't mean I write articles that are salesy or promotional. Medium doesn't like that, and it's not my style anyway. I write value-packed articles that coaches who want to build or improve their businesses find extremely valuable. After they read a couple of my articles, they want to know more. They want to hear more from me. And for those who are interested, I invite them to join my email list and to continue the conversation. I do that through a short call to action at the end of all my articles with a link to join my email list. And every week, without fail, people join my email list because they read and enjoyed my Medium articles. Another piece of advice I see a lot of people give to new writers is to not share your articles on your social media and other platforms, because it doesn't matter how many people read it. If they are not Medium paying members, you won't get paid. I do the opposite. I share my articles widely because for me it's not about making money on Medium, but making money through Medium by generating leads and interest in my business. Nevertheless, the fact that I get paid to market my business, like I just described, is a welcome bonus. And we will now jump on the computer so I can show you my stats and my earnings. Before we do that, however, if you're getting value from this video so far, I would really appreciate it if you gave it a big thumbs up and consider subscribing. It really helps to support the channel, and I thank you in advance if you do. Here we are on my Medium profile, and you can see the very first story here, which is a pinned one, is about Alisa Barcan. In here, I tell people what I do and how I can help them. And I do this strategically, because if people land on my profile and want to know a little bit more about me, I don't want them to have to dig for this information. It's all here, and they can, if they're interested in working with me and they are a coaching training provider, for example, they can go straight to this section and find out what I do and what they can expect. And this is a section about the tools that I use. I also feature a bit of content, and at the end there's a list of my top articles. I need to probably refresh this because the last time I updated it was on the 13th of March. And with thanks to Zuli Rain, who inspired the template and the structure for this post about Alisa Barcan, you can see at the end here, this is posted in a publication called Coaching for a Living. That is my own publication. And if we go there, there's another featured or pinned post at the top of this publication, and that is the A to Z of a successful coaching business. All the articles that I post in here are about building and running a coaching business. And the pinned post is an umbrella story that includes 26 articles when it will be completed, that all refer to how to build a coaching business. And this is what the front page looks like. And this link here, video trainings, takes people to my YouTube channel. And having a publication on Medium allows you to have one such link where you can redirect people outside of the platform and somewhere where you want them to go, like your website, your YouTube channel. If you have a landing page for a program that you're selling right now, you can use this link for that. Moving on to stats. I'm filming this on the 1st of April. So these are my stats for a month, 806 views for 1 month. I would say that's pretty typical for the last 3 months that I've taken Medium and writing on Medium a bit more seriously. If we scroll down here, you'll be able to see all the stories that I published in March. And I have published 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8
stories in the month of March. Some of these will have a very low number of views, and that is probably because I have not shared them outside of Medium, and these are only internal views. Only one of these stories was published in another publication, which is the Postgraduate Survivor Guide. All of the other ones were published in my own publication, Coaching for a Living. I want to also mention the fact that every single story that I published in March was chosen for further distribution. Just to give some context, I'm not sure what distribution or curation does anymore, if anything, but all of these have been chosen for further distribution. Let's now move on to my earnings for the month. I'm filming this on the 1st of April, so the earnings have not updated yet, which is why this says 0, but this is how much I'm making per month on Medium. And I started taking Medium, I started to understand Medium in September. In October, that was the first month when I published 2 articles in the Ascent, so you can see that my earnings is significantly increased here. And I started to take Medium more seriously in January, and again you can see how my earnings have increased. I have to agree with a lot of the bigger creators on the platform who said that March was an extremely difficult month. I felt so too. I published more in March, probably 2 or 3 articles more than February, and you can see that my earnings have not been as high. Nevertheless, it's not the earnings that I am worried about. As I said to you, it's more about making money through Medium, not necessarily on Medium. How do I do that? Well, I make people interested in what I have to say, and if we have a look at this story, for example, at the end of each article, I have a link that says, if you like this, subscribe to my newsletter. And this is where I get a lot of traffic from, and a lot of people subscribing to my newsletter because they enjoy my writing, and we continue to have the conversation outside of Medium, and that's how I promote my business here. One final thing before I wrap this up. If I view stats for this story, which is another one published in the Postgrad Survival Guide, scroll down to the views by traffic source, and you'll see that 9 people out of the 286 that read this have found it via google.com. Now you can see that in my case, and in the case for this story, external views are still making the majority of my total views. 92 people have read this from LinkedIn, 74 probably through my email list, 14 have come here via Facebook, but 9 people found it on Google, which means it's probably ranking for some sort of searches. So this is interesting to know if you are looking to build an SEO heavy article and be found for a specific search term or keyword. Medium is another great way to do that. That's what I wanted to share with you. I will leave links to my Medium profile and my Medium publication in the description box below.
As you could see, I'm not making a fortune on Medium, but that is not the point. If I were to write more and try to work the system with a listicle headline, I would probably make more. But I don't want to have one hit article and then ask myself, now what? I want to have a consistent stream of good quality content that is highly searchable and discoverable on Google about my area of expertise. Medium for me is a strategic lead generation tool, not a main source of income. But it is nevertheless a source of income, and as long as I make more than the $5 I pay every month for my membership, I am being paid to promote my business. I would have released this content anyway on LinkedIn or another platform. Instead, I am releasing it on Medium and making a few bucks in the process. I know this is a different video than what you are used to, but I hope you enjoyed it nonetheless, and it gives you some inspiration for marketing your own business and promoting your coaching services. If you'd like me to keep you updated on my progress on Medium, or if you have any questions, please let me know in the comment section. That's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Alisa, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.